How are you? I think you all are fine. This is Lama Shorkar. Welcome back to my today's class. Today I'm going to conduct the fourth class on chapter 3, and the name of the chapter is the solar system and the earth. Before the start of my today's class, I would like to show you our today's learning outcome. So after the class, you will be able to say about the prime meridian. Then you will be able to calculate the time of different places. Then you will be able to find out the degree of longitude of different places using the prime meridian. Then you will be able to describe about the international dateline. So dear students, let's get started of our today's class. So at first I am going to describe some of the tools that will help you to fulfill our today's learning outcome. So these are the tools I am going to describe at first. Okay, so at first I am going to describe about the axis line of the earth. So at first I am going to show you a picture to you. So this is the pictures of the axis line of the earth, and in these pictures we can see a line which goes through North Pole to South Pole. Over the center of the earth is called the axis line of the earth. So this is the definitions of the axis line. The line imagined at the north to south over the center of the earth is called axis line. Then the lines of longitude. So this is the pictures of world map, and in these pictures we can see some lines, basically some vertical lines on the world map. Okay, and these lines are the half circular lines, and these lines belong 180 degree. Okay, and these lines are called the lines of longitude. Okay, let's have a look of the definitions of the lines of longitude on the screen. The vertical and perpendicular lines that we notice on the world map running from the North Pole to the South Pole are called the lines of longitude or meridians. So dear student, now I am going to describe about the prime meridian. So in this world map, the black colored line is called the prime meridian, and it goes over the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, which is located in London city. Okay, and this is assumed as the middle of the middle of the all longitude lines on the world map. So this is the definition. This is the definitions of prime meridian. An imaginary line which goes over the Royal Observatory in Greenwich through north to south of the world globe is called the prime meridian. So this is the pictures of the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, which is located in London city. So dear students, you have to understand that the Greenwich meridian or the prime meridian belongs the 0-degree longitude. If a place located in east from the prime meridian, the time will be more faster. Again, if a place located in the west, the time will be slower. So this is very basic information regarding the prime meridian. Basically, we use the prime meridian to calculate the times of different places of the world. At the same time, we can find out the longitude of different places of the world. So this is the pictures of the world map, and we can draw the lines of longitude using the center of the earth. Okay. Now technology measuring to longitude and prime meridian. Here I am going to show you two pictures, and I'm going to introduce two technologies. So this is the pictures, and the name of this technology is sextant apparatus, and this is used to find out the longitude of the different places of the world. So the name of this technology is called the sextant apparatus, and it is used to find out the longitude of different places of the world. And this information and the name of this technology is very important for the MCQ question. Next, this technology, basically the name of this technology is called the chronometer, and we can use this technology to know the exact time of the Greenwich meridian or the prime meridian. So the name of this technology is the chronometer, and it is used to know the exact time of the prime meridian or the Greenwich meridian. So dear students, now I am going to discuss about the importance of the longitude lines. To know the times of different places of the world, basically longitude lines are used to know the times of different places of the world. Then to maintain a world standard time. Next, to know about the international dateline, and I will discuss about the international dateline in the last part of our today's class. Then to use adding and subtracting day passing the international dateline. Okay. Necessary informations of the longitude lines. First of all, half circular line on the Earth's globe. Okay, and we know the latitude lines are the full circular line, but longitude lines are the half circular lines on the Earth's globe. Then there is 360 longitudes on the Earth's globe. Next, one of the longitudes is counted as the prime meridian or the Greenwich meridian. I have already discussed about the Greenwich meridian. Then the longitude lines basically used for knowing the time, knowing the local times of different places of the world. And last information is that specialists have divided the longitude lines into degree, minute and second for better measurement. Okay. And last, in the Earth's globe, we can see the longitude lines after 50-degree interval each. Okay, so these are the necessary informations of the longitude lines. So this is the pictures of the Earth's globe, and we know there is 360 longitude lines on the Earth's globe, and we divide these 360 longitude lines into two parts, like the 180-degree east longitude and 180-degree west longitude. Okay. Next, formula. Basically there are two formulas. One is used for calculating time of a place, and next another is used to find out the longitude of a place. At first, I am going to show you the formula to calculate the time. Okay. 1 degree of meridian difference results in difference of time by 4 minutes. So what does it mean? That means the difference of 1 degree of meridian is the result of the difference of 4 minutes. Then the distance of 1 minute meridian results in difference of time by 4 seconds. That means the difference of 1 minute meridian is the result of 4 seconds. Okay, and we use this formula to calculate the time of a place. Next, I am going to show you about the formula to calculate the longitude. First of all, 4 minute difference of time results the difference of 1 degree of meridian. That means the difference of 4 minutes will be the result of 1 degree of meridian. Next, 4 second difference of time results the difference of 1 minute meridian. That means the difference of 4 seconds will be the result of 1 minute meridian. So that's all about the two formulas, and now I am going to show applying these two formulas. Okay, first of all, So before showing the mathematical problems, you have to remember this information. Okay. According to the motion of the earth, the eastern part of the earth always belongs to advanced time. Then the part which is located on the western part of the earth, comparing to two places, that means the eastern part of the earth basically gets the sunlight first, so the time will be advance that place. At the same time, the place which is located western part of the world, okay, and this place gets the sunlight later, so the time will be slower. Dear students, now I'm going to describe about a mathematical problem. At first, I'm going to read out this mathematical problem. The meridians of Dhaka and Chennai are respectively 90° east and 80° 15' east. What is the local time in Chennai when the midday occurs in the sky of Dhaka? Okay, so this problem demands to find out the local time of Chennai. So here we have to use the formula to find out the local time of a place. So at first you have to write down this formula. So this is the formula. So that means on degree of meridian difference results in difference of time for minutes, and the distance of on minute meridian results in difference of time by 4 seconds. Then you have to find out the difference of the longitude between two places. So you have to subtract the longitude of Chennai from the longitude of Dhaka. Okay, so the result will be 9° 45' meridians. Then this 9° 45' you have to transfer into minutes. So this is the way to find out minutes. Okay, that means 9° 45' meridians will be 39 minutes. So so here you have to subtract these 39 minutes from the time of Dhaka. Okay, so here you have to understand one thing. Midday, that means 12 p.m. of a place. Okay, so if Dhaka belongs 12 p.m., so what will be the time of Chennai? Definitely time will be slower than the time of Dhaka. So you have to subtract 39 minutes from the time of Dhaka. So the local time of Chennai will be 11:20 on AM. So dear students, you can use this way to solve these mathematical problems. Okay, now I am going to describe another mathematical problem. At first I am going to read out this problem. The difference of time between Dhaka and Seoul is 2 hours 22 minutes. What is the meridian of Seoul while Dhaka is situated at the 90° east from the prime meridian? Seoul is situated to the east of Dhaka. So in this mathematical problem demands to find out the longitude of Seoul. Okay, so definitely the longitude of the Seoul will be more than the longitude of Dhaka, because Seoul is located more far away from the prime meridian or the Greenwich meridian. So at first you have to use the formula regarding to find out the longitude of a place. So this is the formula. 4 minutes difference of time result the difference of on degree of meridian, and 4 seconds difference of time results the difference of on minute meridian. Then you have to transfer 2 hours to 32 minutes into minutes. So this is the way to do it. So 2 hours 32 minutes will be 152 minutes. then you have to transform this 152 minutes into degrees. Okay, so this is the way. So that means 4 minutes medians equal to 1 degree, 1 minute median equal to 1 by 4 degree, then 150 minutes medians will be 38 degrees. Now these 38 degree will be added to the CO. Okay, so the result will be the Seoul stays at 128 degree east meridian. Okay, definitely the longitude of Seoul will be more than the longitude of Dhaka, because Seoul is situated more far away from the prime meridian than the longitude of Dhaka. So dear students, now I am going to discuss about the international dateline. Okay, so this is the pictures of the world map, and here we can see a line, basically a curved line, and which goes just north pole to the south pole. Okay, and this line is called the international dateline. Basically, international dateline is an internationally recognized lines. If we cross the international deadlines, on they will be either added or deducted. Okay, so what is the definitions of international deadline? So this is the definitions of international deadline. The international deadline is an imaginary line on the earth's surface, generally following the 180 degree meridian of longitude, whereby international agreement travelers change dates. Okay, so basically there are two rules to change the date. Okay, now I'm going to show you these two rules. Okay, first of all, if a plane or ship towards eastern regions and crosses the 180 degree east meridian, one day will be deducted from the extended time. That means if a ship or a plane cross the international deadline from the eastern side, so 1 day will be deducted from the extended time, and next rules is that if a plane or ship towards western region and crosses the 180 degree east meridian, 1 day will be added. That means if a plane or ship crosses the international deadline from the western side, 1 day will be added. So these are the two rules regarding the international deadlines. So dear students, now I am going to go the last part of our today's class, that is the evaluation part, and here I am going to ask some questions to you. Okay, so first question is that what is the line of longitude on the earth's surface? What lines we see from north pole to south poles? Basically they are half circular lines, are called the line of longitudes, and these lines are very important to find out the local times of a place. Then what is prime meridian? Prime meridian is one of the one of the longitude lines, okay, which goes over the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, which is located in London city. Okay, then how can we know the actual time of the prime meridian? By using the chronometer. Okay, we can know the actual time of prime meridian. Then which part of the earth gets the sunlight first? Definitely the eastern part of the earth gets the sunlight first. Then what is the international dateline? Basically international dateline is an internationally recognized line which goes over the water body from north pole to the south pole, and this line is 180 degree lines. If we cross these lines from the eastern part, 1 day will be deducted from the extended time, and if we cross the international line from the western side, 1 day will be added. So that's all about the international deadline. So dear students, that's all about our today's class. If you have any questions regarding our today's class, you can put your questions in comment box, and I will give the right answer of your questions. So thank you very much for watching me. Next time, see you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz.